Hi, truth seekers. This is Avril with your message for today. If this reading resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. All my readings are timeless, cross watchers are welcomed, and remember there's no gender in tarot and the roles can be reversed. Let's get started. Spirits and angels, please show me clear, accurate, direct, important, and urgent messages for my truth seekers for today, please. The first thing I'm seeing here, truth seekers, is that someone is going through a divorce. There is a failed relationship. There's a commitment or a long-term relationship that is coming to an end because there is a lot of unhappiness in this situation. The love is gone. I'm strongly getting that it's a marriage, whether it's you and someone that you're in separation with that's going through a divorce, or the person that's on your mind. They could be going through a divorce with someone else. It's like a very important decision has recently been made. You know, one or both parties could just feel the need to choose a path different from the one that they've been on for a long time. But this relationship is failing because of a third party, a very strong temptation. I don't know who is going through this separation, but whoever is going through it, it's failing because there's a very strong temptation that is external to both parties involved. That's what's causing the marriage to fail, or the long-term relationship to fail. Or it could also be that in the past, a marriage could have been broken up because of you, truth seeker. You were the third party who was being misled on the side. Or your marriage with your spouse could have broken up because of a third party. The marriage was unhappy. There's a lot of frustration, temptation, and one party could feel as if there is a danger of them losing their spouse to someone else. That's the reason for the separation. It's just a lot of quarrels happening, a lot of infidelity, and a lot of emotional instability between both parties who are involved. This could go more than one ways. You have to take it how it resonates, whether it's a past or present energy, or whether it's you that this is happening to, or the person that's on your mind. You will know where this fits. So it looks like one of the things that's causing the relationship to fail is that the person that's on your mind whichever role they play in this situation, whether they're the one getting the divorce from someone else, or they got a divorce from you, whoever is on your mind, it seems like they had a habit of not paying bills, running themselves into debt, being greedy and selfish. They hold on to their money, they don't contribute, and they are showing up as being very jealous, not putting the work in but being very possessive. And it looks like that was a problem also in the relationship. There is infidelity here, cheating, lying, emotional instability, and someone who was not contributing financially, someone who has bad debt. And this person, they were not doing well at work. This feels like the person that's on your mind. They were having employment problems. It seems like they were not earning enough money. This is someone who is not a very well paid person. So it seems like they weren't able to contribute to whatever situation is failing. They look at the other person like there's a lot of indifference, a lot of argument, and they feel like they know the person that's on your mind, they know that this relationship is failing because it's a consequence of how they behaved. They could have stepped outside of the relationship and they didn't even have anything to contribute to begin with. So they just weren't giving anything, and they now know that if this relationship is failing, whether it's with you or with someone else, they know that the failure is a consequence of how they showed up in the relationship. Heeding to temptation, being easily seduced, not contributing to bills, being selfish, racking up a lot of debt, putting a lot of financial weight on the other person. And they've also been this is a very possessive person. It looks like they could easily be lured away by someone else. But they feel like you, truth seeker, is very indecisive towards them. They feel like they don't know where they stand with you now. And it's bothering them because it looks like they are watching their options dwindle right before their eyes. It's like someone is walking away from them for good. This could be you, but there's another person here that's also walking away from them. So it looks like you're walking away from them, truth seeker, and someone else, there's a third party that's also walking away from them. I don't know if it's you or the third party that had the long-term relationship with them, or the one that's getting a divorce from them, but two people are walking away from the person that's on your mind. Their options are drying up. Truth seeker, your person is showing up as being very fearful of what's happening. It looks like they're not feeling well health-wise. It looks like they're feeling sick. Even if it's just in their mind, they could be feeling sick because of where they are in life. They feel like they are losing two people, and what I'm also seeing here is that they are losing two people that they value. I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, but it looks like they value you, truth seeker, but they also value the third party, and they're losing both people. It looks like either you or the third party was the person who was holding them together, holding their finances together, holding the household together, holding the relationship together. So now that you guys, whether you or the third party is walking away from them for good, it's really affecting them. They're feeling out of it. It's like it's something heavy that they're going through. They're not feeling their best. They feel sick. They don't feel like going to work. They don't feel like eating. They're not sleeping well at nights. And it's like they're not feeling optimistic about their future. They are afraid of facing the future alone because they're so used to people standing by them. But it's karma. Yeah, this person is definitely going through a divorce, whoever this is. They're in a legal entanglement. It came out twice. It could also involve things like child support. They are not feeling very secure in life where they are now. They feel like everything is falling apart. But this is them getting what they deserve, because it looks like for a very long time they have entertained two options and they were hurting people. They don't practice to be loyal. This is a cheater. And for a long time they let me show you the lineup, guys. It started out with them needing to make a choice between two people. They didn't make that choice because having two people made them feel good. It made them feel prosperous. It made them feel like they had two different people holding them down. This one is helping with the bills. This one looks good on their arm. And now it looks like when they're finally ready to make a choice, it's too late. Everything is already crumbling. Both parties are walking away from them. And that's them getting what they deserve. That's how it's lined up. So now, they're feeling like everything is upside down. They're feeling like what they're going through is like a tower moment. Everything is falling apart. They even feel like someone is accusing them wrongfully of something. This is karma, though. Yeah, truth seeker, you personally, you're showing up as someone who wants something new. You have clarity of the mind. You've already laid your cards on the table and you're realizing the truth. You are focusing on what's next for you. You're being logical about the situation, and you're making new plans that does not involve this person. You want a break from them. You want victory somewhere else. You cannot handle this situation anymore. It's time for you to be logical. You feel like you've spent a lot of time stimulating people's desires and helping them to achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve, being there for them, doing what makes them happy, and so you feel like you don't have that in you anymore. Guys, I can't make this up. This relationship is over between your person and someone else. It's here again. There's a completion here. So there is a lot of misfortune happening in that situation. It could be that there's a marriage that could even involve children. And it looks like the person that's on your mind, they are losing everything. They are losing everything that they worked hard for. They are losing access to their kids. They're losing access to their spouse. It looks like they're losing everything because they did not make it a habit to contribute or to be faithful to whoever they are married to. They frustrated their partner to the point where that person does not want to be with them anymore. It's like that person is taking the kids and getting as far as possible away from them, and they're taking everything with them. Yeah, it's like an unexpected loss for the person that's on your mind. It's like your person could have been playing games with, I don't know why, I feel like it's someone else that they were married to, not you. And it looks like they were playing games with this person for a very long time, and out of nowhere their spouse just got up and said, I'm not doing this with you anymore. You can't even help me. For this whole time I've been the one holding you down. I'm holding down the kids, the bills, and on top of that you don't even have you have the nerve to be disrespecting me by stepping outside of the marriage with other people, and you're not even able to contribute. It's like, what purpose do you serve? You can't be loyal, you can't be honest, you can't be faithful, you're not helping with the bills, you're in debt up to your neck, you're selfish. And this person that they're dealing with just woke up and said, I'm done, out of nowhere. It's just something that just happened. So the person that's on your mind, they are looking at that other third party who is walking away from them as if they're not being rational. Like, how could you just get up overnight and have this desire to change and to be away from me and to rip this whole family apart or to rip this whole marriage apart? They feel insecure, like it could even be that there's someone else that the third party is entertaining. They have been, your person has been spending recklessly, not putting their spouse, their partner first. They've been shady with their money, and the third party could feel like they have lost a lot of assets because of your person. They feel like they had plans and projects that got cancelled because of your person's behavior. The third party feels confused dealing with this person. They feel like there's too much that's hidden. They feel like there's just a lot of deceit surrounding this person. They feel like this person makes them anxious. The third party feel like the person that's on your mind makes them very uneasy. And they were trying not to act until they're sure, but they got to a point where they no longer had these misconceptions. They got to a point where they did the work and they found out what they needed to find out, and they made a decision that they don't want to feel insecure with your person anymore. They're not dealing with the instability anymore, and the secrets and the illusion, and your person being vague and always having something to hide. And so they just got up and said, I'm done. And they let your person go. This third party is no longer focused on your person. They are focusing on the future. They have matured, and they now know what they want, and they know that they don't want your person anymore. They feel like your person needs to grow up and just leave them alone. Yeah. The third party is completely letting go of the person that's on your mind. I don't see that any of this is you. I'm seeing that the person that's on your mind is dealing with another person, and everything is falling apart. That other person is taking everything and walking away from them, and they're focusing on the future. They're leaving your person behind. So it looks like your person might try to stop this third party from leaving. They might try to hold on to that relationship, especially if children are involved. But they're not gonna get the desired results. They're not gonna get what they expect. The third party is serious. The third party is not dealing with the poor money management and the lies and the deceit and the greed that your person brought into their life anymore. They're not dealing with that anymore. So, truth seekers, if you are currently entertaining someone, or you're in a relationship, you're dating, this person is not the wisest person. You know, they're showing up as somebody who behaves very foolish. Like, they're not smart. They do a lot of things that don't make sense. They could even be lazy. They're showing up as being careless and clumsy. And this behavior is causing them to be stagnant. It looks like they have fallen into a routine. Whether it's making sense or not, whether they're accomplishing anything from it or not, it looks like they're sticking with it. They have a way of doing things that's not necessarily making sense, and they're not doing anything to grow. They're stuck in a routine that's not working. It doesn't make sense, and they're just still going about their day. That's how your current person is showing up. It's like they're not trying anything new. They're not trying to elevate themselves or to move to the next level. They're also not showing up as being somebody who is stable or committed. They're just like blowing with the wind. They're not focused on work or on their achievements. They're not showing up as being reliable or trustworthy or a hard-working person. You know, it just looks like they're dealing with some deeper issues that need to be addressed. It looks like the current person that you're dealing with, they're showing up as very carefree, and they might need therapy, because it looks like these behaviors are stemming from, could even be childhood wounds or things that they've gone through with people in the past. It's like they are carefree. It's like they've been hurt too many times, and so they're just getting through life. That's not a good place to be. They don't have the drive or the motivation to persevere. So you feel like this situation is a little bit complicated and difficult. You know, You're not sure if you can build a solid foundation with this person. Yeah, it looks like you thought that they were one way when you met them, but excuse me, now that time is passing, you're realizing that they are not as driven, or as not as focused, or they are not as focused as you would like them to be. They could be very pretentious also. Mm, this person is not committed to working. They're not work oriented. It looks like they're okay with just getting by, and even though they don't put the work in to achieve whatever it is that they want, they have these unrealistic expectations. Guys, did somebody grope you in the, like, did somebody like touch you inappropriately recently? I don't know why I just heard that. Oh my god. Some one of my viewers, this could be just one person. Someone was inappropriately touched recently. Somebody was sexually harassed. And I'm also seeing here that viewers, I have truth seekers who will hear this message, who either you're going through a miscarriage now, or you recently went through one. Like recent as yesterday, or last week. Yes, so back to the message. Some of you could have a new job offer. You could either be job hunting, or you have a new job coming in, but you're gonna be a little bit indecisive as to whether you're ready to leave your current job. It's like you don't like your current job, but now that another offer has been presented to you, you're gonna be wondering, if you're doing the right thing. Because you might not like your job, but you already know what it's like to be at your job. You know how to deal with them at your job. So it looks like some of you could have a new job offer coming in, but it's like the ball will be in your court. You will have the power to decide whether you want to keep your current job or move on to that one. So make sure that you take everything into consideration. Yeah. So at your current job, I see where there's a lot of doubt. It feels like someone could be judging you wrongfully at work. You feel like someone is judging you wrongfully, or someone accused you wrongfully. And there's a lot of gossip at your job that's not sitting well with you. There could also be a decision at your job that needs to be made, and they keep putting it off. Maybe you were supposed to be promoted, or you were supposed to have been given a raise or something like that, and you feel like this decision just keeps getting pushed to the side. So if you have a new job offer, remember to keep that in mind when you're deciding, is this a place that you want to continue to work for. It looks like you're okay. So I'm seeing here that if you accept this other job offer, for those of you who is resonating with this, you will be given a leadership role that you're going to be very happy in. but you need to make that decision for yourself. It looks like you could be moving on to a new job that you're really gonna like, and you will be recognized for your input, and you will be given a leadership role. Let's see what else is there. Spirits and angels, please show me what else. What else does my truth seekers need to hear? Guys, if I sound a bit low, I'm still struggling a little bit. My voice hasn't fully come back as yet. So guys, be careful of having any encounter with the police. If you are pulled over, if you are stopped, please be respectful and try to comply as best you can, because I'm seeing here that for the month of August, you could run into problems with the police if you're not careful. Spirit also wants to advise you that it's okay for you to be nice to people, but be careful not to be too nice, because not everyone deserves your kindness. Some of you could be practicing being nice to people who don't have your back. They don't have your best interest at heart. So what's currently affecting you, truth seekers, is that you could be disconnected. A lot of you have your head up in the clouds, and you need to ground yourself. You need to come back down to earth and see what the reality is and form genuine connections. A lot of you're living in your head, and you have tuned the world out. That can be healthy sometimes, but it's not healthy for a long time. Spirit wants you to ground yourself and to reestablish healthy connections. So financial advice for you: consistency is the key to achieving your goals. Keep doing what works well for you. Don't quit when you're tired. Quit when you are done. That's your financial advice for today. Spirits and angels, please show me general advice for my truth seekers. It is time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and all it will bring. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. With a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. My truth seekers, this has been your reading for today. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, truth seekers. See you in my next video. Bye.